Hi friends, welcome back to Dergy Be Playin Gnosia. So, let us get our S's in there. I don't know why I started the title screen this time. I don't know, I guess just varying it up. You know, as much as I try to get into a routine, having ADHD makes it hard to be in an exact routine of anything. But maybe it's on account of the fact that I varied up my recording routine a bit. Starting on the main menu sometimes is not a bad idea, and in fact, I know the main menu changes at points in this game, so there'll be a point I'll want to show that off anyway. Even though that's not now, oh well. Meh. See, the reason I talk about this stuff is I want to emphasize that a lot of people I love watching, you know, Let's Players, streamers, they'll hone in on all their mistakes, and it grates at me, because God, it's painful to feel like your mistakes are that important. When you can train yourself to not think that way, and then life's so fucking easier. And the reason that peeves me so much is because I used to struggle with that so much, but now I don't. And so you can too. You can also not struggle with the same shit. And that extends way beyond how you feel about your mistakes. Like, holy shit does it. Like, you can feel so much better about your whole life. That's where I'm at right now. And that's why I can push through, even though I through this and work on this stuff and just love it. And never feel like wavering or quitting just because I'm not getting a lot of numbers right now. Like, the fact that I know a bunch of people have started channels and then a month or two later they have millions or thousands of people or whatever, and that I have not even close to done that, and I still have a couple hundred views every now and again. Most of my videos, you know, a month I should say, and most of my videos get a few views. I have 20 subscribers, and I have 3 people that watch me on Twitch, you know, on average. It's just like, more like 2, actually. But worrying about that shit when I don't even, like, need money right now. Like, I've decided I'm staying with my parents until I figure this out, and they've given me everything I need to work on this stuff. So why am I worrying until it's a problem? Think about that. Like, yeah, oh, prepared for the worst. Oh, like, humans are adaptable. You don't have to prepare for the worst to deal with the worst well. I mean, hell, you don't even know what the worst is, usually. You probably won't anticipate some things that happen regardless. So it's just stressful to try to anticipate them all. That's how I feel, and I've been fine dealing with the crises in my life. And, you know, now that I'm on the other end, I would say that I dealt with them okay, and I never prepared for them. So the idea of preparing for the worst just gives me stress. Sure, some people it might put them in mind, put their mind at ease. It doesn't do that for me. Anyway, so who's a Gnosia? Tell me now and I won't be mad at you. Damn, I guess that didn't work. Alright, da-do. Gonna check to make sure I'm recording. Good. Alright. I am a little bit, what if this isn't gonna work, but I love it, and it's what I want to do right now, and I know people can make a living on this. I just need to keep figuring out what to do to get more noticed in a way that I want. I don't want to use the same clickbaity bullshit. I refuse. I will figure out how to do it without that. I don't want to use the things I hate and still be popular, and I will. And popular enough to make a living. I will. It will happen. I will make it happen. And if I feel at some point that I have to, there will be a point where I won't feel like it's a bad thing to do something that I maybe thought was bad before. I almost guarantee you that. There will be a point where it's like, okay, this isn't so bad. Because I'm letting myself be more open. It's not that I'm going against who I am. Because right now, I know I'm naive. I need to learn more about what's going on and the morals behind it and why people do X and Y and Z. And then I might feel more comfortable about that when I see an opportunity of, hey, if I did this, I'd get more views or whatever. But I'm still figuring it out and how to do it for me. How to do it so that I don't want to quit. Because thankfully, I don't want to quit because I don't think I'm going to succeed anymore. Because having a lot of numbers isn't guaranteed as much as everyone who makes YouTube videos surely wants that. And it also comes with stress, so you need to really remember that. Now, you choose that stress. It can actually be you stress as well, and also, you know, you have to temper how you deal with that stuff when it comes, and it hasn't come to me yet, thankfully. Also non-thankfully, to a degree, but all I know is I don't really want to be popular. I want to make something that I feel proud of and make a living at it. That's what I want. I don't want quick fast as much as I'd like it. Like, okay, I do want it so that I can stop worrying if I'll ever make it ever, to the point where I can financially support myself off of something I love instead of a job I don't love, which is what I want desperately the most. But the fact that I'm trying to do exactly what I love, and not just what is going to make me successful, and prioritize what I love, which is often rather niche, I know, it's going to be difficult, you know? And I know I chose a hard road, and that, you know, I expect a lot from myself on this hard road. And it might not even be a road I can really even cross the way that I think I can, or think I should. But it feels right when I get something done this way, so fuck yeah. And literally, making these videos, streaming, gaming, writing, all the things that I love doing. Honestly, watching stuff like this too. I love it so much. And even watching other stuff on YouTube. And honestly fucking doing pervy shit too, but that's a whole different thing. Focusing on the things I love just make my life so much easier. I don't worry about my social stuff. I don't worry about money. I don't worry about my circumstances. I don't worry about blah. I don't worry about blue. I don't worry. I don't worry as long as I'm aligned with what I love doing the most. That's what I've realized. And so, I do it, because it's literally the best way for me to be. It is the best way for me to feel the best amount of time in my life. So I do it. Regardless. Dadu. And yeah, talking this personally is part of this channel. And I think it always will be to some degree or another. Depending on the video. And I might make more personal videos that focus on the personal, and maybe try to leave that stuff there more or less, kind of, maybe, but also maybe not. Also, I don't think that... I think people need to be more open with themselves in general, so there's that, but regardless, you know, it's always going to be part of it. And again, it's just part of my vision. It's part of what I need. The thing is that I am mentally and emotionally very fulfilled by this. So it's what I should be doing right now, regardless of anything else. That's what I feel. So I'm doing it. Alright, so we be the real-ass doctor. So, do I off the bat it? No, I think I'm gonna have engineer step forward. Man, stop doubting people right away. It gets messy. It gets really confusing. It uses up a lot of time that should be, in my opinion, spent doing this. By the way, hold on. Okay, so Remnant is the only engineer that got revealed. That's good. Indeed. I could have definite humaned him myself, but I wonder if that would actually contribute to talking too much. But regardless, I'm gonna say it now. Now, who's going to... By the way, how many Gnosia? 3. I almost guarantee you. Yapper, hello. Actually, wait. There is an AC follower as well, so he could very well be that as well. Ah, boy! Okay, just 3, not 4, at least. Although, well, I don't know. Alright, so... Could be Gnosia, could be AC followers. I think one's Gnosia, one's AC follower. Classically, that's the case. Though I am pretty damn certain that there's been times where there's been more than one Gnosia claiming the same role. But don't quote me? I don't know. I never remember that right. I feel like I tested it and concluded one way or the other and then forgot the result. But, oh well. Shit. I don't know what to vote for. I don't know who the fuck to vote for. Well, at least Comet is definitely human, so if she doesn't get into it... Well, either way. Gonna get Jonas, that's good. Level 8 Argon. Yeah, I really do have 30 intuition. Fuck yeah, okay. So I'm gonna leave it there. And I'm gonna... I say that, but man, seeing more lies more of the time. Oof. Honestly, more charisma would be helpful too. Should I at least get, like, performance to 18 too? Better... Oh, that's the better liar one, okay. And more efficiently get your point across. I don't know what that exactly means, and how the hell that's different from charisma, honestly. Like, at least the get your point across part. Because charisma says making others more likely to agree and follow your lead. Isn't that getting your point across better? And also there's logic. Convince others that you're right. Get your point across. Which of those, like, how are those three different? Especially logic and performance, I feel. But anyway, not sure, yeah, a little bit, I feel like it could be worded better. I kind of want to even it out and not have something lower than two other things. So, 18, 18, 18 for now. Hello, Setsu. You exchanged info with Setsu. This time, Setsu's crew. I wonder how many times we've exchanged info like this by now. It's about time we start finding some answers. We've already found some, so that's a good start. Dergy, thanks for everything. Oh, thank you for everything, Setsu. There would be, and I love him. I guess we'll have to wait and see what tomorrow brings. Absolutely. Oh, here's the Raqio start. What are you two whispering about? Looks like you and Setsu are hiding something, hmm? You can't get stuff like that by me, you know. Raqio is suspicious. Should I talk about the loop to avoid some sort of misunderstanding? Might as well. Told Raqio about how you and Setsu have been going through the loops. That's quite interesting indeed. Or maybe, I see. Or maybe, I see. This is definitely something worth contemplating. Raqio walked away while mumbling something. Maybe it's best to ask what it was about later. Second A Durgan plot go weep! But yeah, I think I'm gonna be playing Setsu. I'm gonna be playing Gnosia a lot today. I'm hoping to beat the game today, but I don't know how close I am. Like, I don't know how much closer I am right now to the end of the game than when I played the heck out of it. For way more loops than this. But we shall see. Shigemichi, I guess I failed again. Let's see here. Voting results. And crew data. Discussion log? Hold on, what did I need? I needed... Oh yeah. I'm gonna look at the crew data before I forget, because I know we've been unlogging things. Like, quite a few things. I'm gonna go off of memory what I haven't said yet, and everything else that you might have missed for whatever reason, it's right there in front of your face, you can pause and read it. In love with Stella, yeah, Shigemichi, poor Shigemichi. Lots of Setsu. Has a strong affinity for Kikrushka, as a video game actor has heard for 200 years. Also is a fucking asshole about Stella. I think the reason for that is the fact that, like, as far as I'm aware, he was... And also the fact that he's insane isn't here. But, like, Stella was sent because he's nuts by the government to keep an eye on him, basically. And I think he resented that and just wanted to do whatever he wanted and not have Stella there to keep an eye on him or whatever. Probably. And he resents her for that so much he didn't give a fuck when she died, which is oof, man. That one time. But yeah, when a guard duty friend murders everyone, I don't know why, I just feel like I need to read that one out pretty often, because just oof, man. Like, just cause, like, the sheer, I don't know, most of these are just kind of like, I don't know, they seem like just fun facts, right? You know? And then she's like, oh, she just murders everyone when she's on guard duty with Remnant. Like, wait, what? And that is exactly what happened. Apparently, that's just like, is that literally every single time? But why is it in that specific scenario only? Why the fuck? I don't understand. And I wonder if that has any any significance I haven't read into yet. Other than maybe those were just the perfect circumstances for her to get everyone killed. But why does she do that? Jonas wanted to do that, or did she kill Jonas of her own accord? Like, why does she... Maybe that would end the loop, maybe? And she's actually trying to keep the loop going, or... Man, I don't know, man. Either way, there's two things here that I don't know if I ever learned about her before. So I guess we're gonna hopefully see that. There's a lot of things about the characters that you learned that are not here, by the way. I'm starting to really notice those accumulating, which is interesting. In fact, wait, I'm not sure... Dreams of somehow becoming human. I'm not sure if I read that one before. I'm not sure if I said she served Jonas for a long time, but... Yep, I think that's everything that I haven't read yet. Alright, so, there's that. Everything that I haven't read until then, I should say. As doctor, you reported that Jonas was not Gnosia. You lion bitch. So, he must have been the AC follower, then I just realized. So I think we don't have to worry about that anymore. But, yeah. Part of me didn't really want to do that, and I feel like I accidentally did that, and I think I was going to doubt someone, but no, this is a good course of action anyway. Oftentimes I go on autopilot a lot. I feel like a lot more than a lot of other people do when they play games, but oh well, that's just part of how I am. And I work with it, and I still love games, so, you know. I love doing this stuff. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I love this music, by the by. Wee. Remember, people, doing YouTube, and I have to remind myself of this every day. When you see all those people growing faster than you, they're the lucky ones. They aren't the norm. There's so many buried channels under them. You need to remember that. Anyway. And regardless of that, you still love doing what you're doing, so you're gonna keep doing it anyway, and it still brings you good things. At least in my case. And if that is all true about what you're doing, keep doing it. As long as you have the time, the energy, and you don't need to be scrambling to make money, don't push yourself too hard. Especially if you're someone like me, I'm very sensitive. I can't push myself as hard as most people. And thankfully, I have the platform to be able to work on liking and living myself, and I'm so fucking grateful about that. Anywho. Alright, so, set to comment. Large weep. Doubt will always creep in, friends. Here and there, but not always. And I think less so at certain points in careers anyway, but doubt does not mean shit about you. It's just your brain going, hey, just in case this has to do with your survival. It doesn't, okay? In my case right now, it absolutely doesn't. So what the fuck's the point of worrying? Anywho, like, regardless of what point there is, it's probably still going to be a tendency that I go back to sometimes, but it's going to be easier to deal with all the time, and that's all that I need. I don't need it to be eliminated. I just need it to be easier and easier and easier. And that is exactly what's happening, so what's the problem? There ain't one. I'm so, like, honestly, I'm eliminating my problems more all the time. Like, literally, problems just become interesting, fun challenges and additions and spices to life once you understand how to do that. God, it's powerful. Okay, alright, so Stella and Kakrushka didn't claim. I know Kakrushka's a lion sack of shit, so yeah, I'm thinking. We got her. Feels good, man. Feels very good. Kadushka's going off to sleep. Sleepy girl, be sleepy. She is kind of cute, but man, that look in her eyes, it almost seems, maybe it's just because of how I know how she can be sometimes, and I think that malice is always hidden underneath her facade, but Jesus, man. If you look at those eyes, they could simultaneously be kind and menacing to me. I think that was intentional if that was fucking good fucking job artists. Good fucking job artists in general, but damn. Like, if that was intentional, I really see that. But it very well might be, I just feel like... And that fucking smile, too. The whole expression could both be taken as kind, and like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just projecting that ladder onto it. Oh yeah! I really like Raqio in this, like, dressed-down gray shirt. They're a lot more attractive to me without all their frilly stuff on, IMO. Have I told you? I'm originally from Galice, if you weren't aware. After the whole Gnosia debacle on Liyuan, I ended up here on this ship. By the way, I love the names in this galaxy. I always love really cool, interesting names like that. Liyuan. Very, very, very spacey, very fantastical. I love that shit. I'm actually from the upper echelon of Galice society, you know. But now, that has basically become meaningless. I doubt I'll ever be able to return normally. Oh yeah, you'd mentioned that you and Setsu have been repeating these loops. I've got some information pertaining to that. Would you like to hear it? You would, wouldn't you? If so, then I'm gonna need your protection. Okay, so it's the Yuriko thing again. Both of these assholes asking the same shit of us. I've done this song and dance before, so... From any sort of danger until this whole Gnosia thing blows over. If you can protect me sufficiently, I'll talk. I'll tell you my theory. No, actually, the truth is more like it. Alright, I'll do my best. Uh-huh. Comet got oofle. Still a hug. But yeah, we're good, alright. Two, three. I think there's one more Gnosia. Could be Raqio, very likely. Without Raqio, I'll defend them, and we'll see what I can do. SQ's fine, but for the moment, I won't either or that. Ah. Hi, cool. I wonder why exactly, but hell yeah. Not quite sure. I'm better at understanding why, but I'm not actually sure. I guess it's probably like... Oh, actually, wait, no, because they've all been definite enemies, right? Hold on. Maybe? No, oh, yeah, because he said Jonas was Gnosia. I said he was Crew, but he's actually an AC follower. No way to gain anything else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why. But hey, I'm definite human feels good man. Also, I'm gonna make small talk too. Just to kind of get people to not just immediately decide, the remaining Gnosia to decide to... By the way, I had a feeling that would get to vote time and then just Stella, and she's probably gonna get got, so hell yeah. Bam. Stella Haga. It's interesting how she doesn't know what frustration feels like, which I find interesting. Let's see here. Who do I know as a human? And might as well talk to Open. Well, actually, here. Chippy got Goddles. Alright, Remnant, who you got? Aha, okay, so we're, yep. And then, because there was only 3 Gnosia, and we revealed 3 Gnosia, that means Raqio is also definite human. And there's another one? Oh yeah, Setsu, which I know I know they're definite human, but no one else does. You're going to the fridge, bitch. The hell? What kind of gall do you need? What kind of fucking balls do you need to be like, yo, yeah, like, I know I'm going to the fridge, but let's see who's going to the fridge. Like, SQ the fuck. It's a stock line, I'm sure, and I'm guessing it's a random thing, and it kind of chooses a random line. But it doesn't quite make sense that they chose her there, regardless of if it's, like... Especially if it's, like, scripted for some reason, that doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Okay, fine. The fridge for me. I like how they always have different ones. Wait, what my ass, girl? You know you're Gnosia, you got caught. That's your Gnosia-specific line. Because when she's not Gnosia, she's like, okay, fine. Does, like, closely count as, like, duty sleep? The time where you know you've been made is when you fucking... say, wait, what, girl? Like, man, SQ is an enigma and a half. And there we go. Is this it? The end? Things got a bit hairy there, didn't they? Oh, yes, so I guess I need to talk to you now, don't I? So, about the loop. Come on, show it to me. What? You ask what it is Raqio wants to see. What do you think? The silver key, obviously. You do have it, don't you? The silver key. Could this be the key Setsu gave you? Ah, just as I thought. So you've got the silver key after all. You filthy thief. Raqio suddenly started hurling insults for some unknown reason. That actually belongs to me. I thought I had lost it during the Gnosia panic, but not only was it stolen, it's apparently being used without permission as well. Time rewinds back on itself. Of course it does. That's exactly how it's meant to work. Stealing something you don't even understand. Idiocy is dangerous. Listen, that silver key is actually a type of living organism. It's a life form that feeds on humans consuming information. Once it starts feeding, it moves through parallel universes, causing chaos as it feeds voraciously. That's right, this is what you call a loop. Can it be stopped? Do you want me to tell you? Well, first, I'm gonna need an apology. Get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness for stealing my property. I didn't steal anything. And there are 2 of this key as well, mine and Setsu's. That's none of my concern. If there are 2 silver keys, then you're one of 2 thieves. Now apologize. Fucking fine. You let me apologize. So you apologize even though you feel you've stolen nothing. Well, that's exactly kind of... Fuck you, dude. I hate it. He manipulates people into saying something and then shames them for it. Fuck you, dude. Now granted, they grew up in a society, and they're one of, it's one of those stereotypical high society people that think everyone else is beneath them. I get it, but fuck that. Like, they were raised to think that way, so I get it, but fuck that. Might as well just tell you well, whatever, I might as well just tell you anyway. Thank you. I would have had to fucking punch you in the face if you didn't, bitch. No. The one thing that silver key desires is the collection of information. So, what happens when it collects information from so many parallel universes that its belly becomes full? Obviously, it starts searching for better feeding grounds and a better host. This will open up a door to a different universe. If you go through that door and remove the key, then the key, having fulfilled its purpose, will leave the host. You'd have no idea where this door would lead to, though. But as far as I know, this is the only way to break off from the silver key. But why'd you have the key? What was it made for? And why the fuck is something like this just in the possession of a high school student? What? Or was it in the possession of a high school student? Why did they have it? Were they going to use it? Like, what's the point of having that? Why would you have that? Gather all the information you possibly can, and the door will open. If you go through this door, would the loop come to an end? Anyway, that's the entirety of what I know. Can I go now? I've managed to survive this far. I'd like to enjoy the space a bit more. Good work. Fuck you, Raqio. Thank you, but fuck you so much. Oh, I hate him. However, I say I hate them. I try not to hate anything, but right now I feel like I hate them. I'll calm down later then and I'll be like, do I really hate Raqio? They're a character of the game. Games are cool and fun. Gnosia is awesome. They're from Gnosia. Hell yeah. It's just, in the moment they piss me off a lot. Anywho, friends, I will leave this one here, so like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to. That really help me out. It'd be fucking awesome. And I also stream on twitch.tv/DergyToDergan at 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time on whatever nights I can. And so I hope to see you there, and I play whatever games that I want to play that night, for as long as I do. For the moment, I'll probably have a more rigid schedule at some point later, but I need to figure out things first. Like, what do I actually want to stream? I don't fucking know yet, not really. But anywho, friends, I hope y'all have lovely ones, and I will see y'all in my next piece of content. Have good ones, friends. Hell yeah!